Tonight, it'll be the Stars up against the Elites. A look at the future of the NBA as we get to see the very best rookies and second-year players taking center stage. There's going to be some fierce competition on the floor tonight, as every one of these players is out to show what a bright career lies ahead of it. A tasty treat.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the Stars. Simmons is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Murray, and there's Money, and it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Here's LeVert, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career. And he has come on really strong this season. Some of his performances in the first half have been terrific.
Yeah, and it wasn't something that very many people saw coming, Greg, but he's proven himself in a big way. I think there are great things ahead for this guy.
That's good from Banks. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And the Stars have possession. Following the missed shot by Dario Saric, Banks dishes to Embiid. Goes to the fadeaway and feeds it.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well-known yet, but this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
The shot by Saric, no good. And the Stars leading by 4. Banks inside. He's covered by Bogdanovic.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Bogdanovic. Poke loose. Shot clock at 5. And it goes out of bounds. The Elite's able to keep the ball here. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. The Elites again can't hit it. So it's the Stars now. Here's Mitchell. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Pirtle. Shades over Embiid. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And it goes out of bounds. The Elite's able to keep the ball here. And so here are the Elites. They trail by 6. Clock is at 3. Ball kicks to Poeltl. Off the pick.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Yeah, you know, defense or not, good defense or not, those are shots you got to make. I mean, they're missing some easy ones.
Here's LeVert. Screen by Saric. Floats one up.
Thus far, they haven't gotten the ball inside at all.
Yep, I've got to give the defense credit here. Cutting off driving lanes and really making them a jump shooting team.
Simmons dishes to Murray. Outside Banks. Embiid with a screen on Bogdanovich. Mitchell kicks to Embiid. Count that bucket.
Really like seeing Embiid exert his will, be assertive here. I mean, getting whatever shot he wants inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Banked in off the glass. Ball's got his first basket of the night.
You know, no matter what you throw at him, this kid is unflappable. He's muscling through defensive contact and...
To say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Here's Saric. Almost, but it rolls out.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Stolen by Ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach told me that as much as he'd love to see some spirited defense and see his team run some good offensive sets, he knows there won't be much of either tonight. He said the Rising Stars game is more about getting a look at all the young talent the NBA has to offer. Really, I'm just going to send them out there and have some fun. Not a bad idea, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Bogdanovich against Banks. No good. That's the first shot from the floor he's missed. 5 for 6. Leads trail by 3. Bogdanovich passes the ball out to the wing. Saric against Simmons. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
They set the screen. Back to Banks. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Ball kicks to Poeltl. Saric in the corner. Passes it to Ball. Saric with the screen for Ball. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
Ball likes that pick and roll action now. He's excellent at running. He's got a lot of experience doing it. He knows when to pass it or when to take the shot himself.
And guys, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Yes.
Well, his reputation is already pretty good. I think he just enhanced it right there.
And the Elites decide to take their first time out here. You've seen Money really having a great game.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
The Stars making a switch here. Collins checked in for Embiid. Tatum comes in for Ben Simmons. Fields checked in for Mitchell. And James subbed in for Murray. They set the pick. The drive by James. Overdone. Sabonis grabs the board. Leads trail by 4. Pass break. Here we go. It's stolen by Hield. Banks inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Off on the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here is Dunn, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Stars.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
Just 4 to shoot. Beasley for 3. Drills it from outside. Beasley's got the game tied up here for the Elites.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Dunn kicks to Beasley. They set the pick. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And that one, good.
Evan, he's been flat out phenomenal, superb, scintillating this quarter. He's carving him up, knocking down everything.
Bogdanovich wide open. Well, good with the triple.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Beasley outside. There's the dish to Dunn. Outside, Bogdanovich. Tice. And he overshot that one, missing. The Stars with the lead. Taken away. Now, here's Bogdanovich. 6 points for him. There's the pick. Done with it. Pass to Sabonis. Over Banks. Sabonis, no good. And the Stars have possession. Outside Banks. Hield dishes to Collins. Outside Banks. Second chance effort. And another shot. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
You know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
On the court right now for the Stars. You've got Money. Mitchell is out there with Murray. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Launches a 3. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 9.
Anything you can do, I can do better. We got a little gamesmanship going on.
Yeah, a little mano-mano, back and forth, guys going at each other, giving this game a little bit of edge and personality. I like it. Boy, he's dangerous right now. He feels like he's making every shot he puts up.
Feeds it the ball. Screen by Saric. Embiid with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kills, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
Leeds trail by 4. They set the pick. The feed now to Pirtle. Outside, Bogdanovich. Sharks with the screen for Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Banks passes to Embiid. He's feeling it. Banks, no good.
Cannot give him that much room from mid-range. They got to feel lucky he didn't knock that one down.
LeVert the pass to Pirtle. Here's LeVert. Screen by Saric. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Top of the key. Takes it out to Banks. From deep three-point range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Elites take it the other way. Now Ball. 9 points in the game so far. At the elbow with Saric. Over Simmons. Count it, and the Stars lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Saric.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
The Stars have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Here's the Elites. And here is Ball. Now here is Pirtle. He dishes it to Saric. Over Simmons. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Seems like he's in a hurry. He's kind of rushing his shot. Clearly out of rhythm right now. That's a big reason why they're losing.
Here's Banks. And it's off from three-point range. Ball with it. Saric outside. Here's Ball. A pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots the three. Rebound by Murray. Kicks it to Banks. Tipped away. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And here comes the break. Here's Ball. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Always got to keep an eye on the ball. No pun intended. He's a guy that can do a little bit of everything. A triple-double threat every game.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Banks, and the basket is good. Banks has got 12 now in this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Screen by Saric. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The Elites with another miss.
He's been terrible. Absolutely awful. I mean, can't get it going. Oh, man.
Wow. And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Dunn, he's checked in for Ball. Here's Banks. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him, trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
From downtown, hits the three-point bomb. Banks has got 34 points.
Love that aggressive mentality, constantly looking to put the ball in the basket.
And Bogdanovich gets to Saric. Over Embiid. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's... now return to the Rising Stars Challenge. A great night for young fans and the best young players in the NBA.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
We've got LeVert. Charge is out there with Pirtle. Then it's Ball, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Ball, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. Killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Pirtle sets the pick for Ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, it's a must to avoid fouling Ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Stars leading by 9. Up top, Banks. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Banks kicks to Simmons. It's stolen by Sharks. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. A 3-ball. Rebound by Murray. And here's the Stars. Here's Banks. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both free throws good from Banks. Here's Ball. 15 points in the game. Over to the left wing. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Outside, Bogdanovich. The Elites with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And since they come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, certainly a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in this second half, and they're getting good results.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Bogdanovich against Banks. He's off from 17 feet.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Ball dishes to Pirtle. Pass to LeVert. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by the Elites.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Drains the 3-pointer.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered for them offensively.
And the Elites call time here.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
The Stars making a switch here. Collins checked in for Embiid. Tatum comes in for Ben Simmons. Fields checked in for Mitchell. And James subbed in for Jamal Murray. Here's Bogdanovich. Banks with the block. And it goes out of bounds. The Elites able to keep the ball here. second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
James, the pass to Banks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And so here are the Elites. 19-point game. Ball kicks to Beasley. Here's Bogdanovich. Sabonis with the bucket.
If you let him get that deep, this is what you can expect.
He's not only strong as ammonia down there, he's smart as Einstein, too. More effort from the defense.
Here's Banks. Offensive rebound. Tatum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got his first bucket in this one.
And Tatum has those long orangutan arms, I call them. I mean, outstanding at keeping after it on the offensive glass. Those long arms help him get to a lot of balls.
Now Beasley. He's got 9. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And the basket is good. Banks has got 48.
Well, he's willed this team to the lead, demanding the rock and capitalizing with ease.
Ball, the pass to Sabonis, and stolen by James. Left side, Banks. He feeds it to Tatum. Back to Banks. A 3-ball. The Elites pull it in. On its way from Beasley for 2, and Tatum pulls it down.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Banks against Bogdanovich, and he gets it to go. 50 points for money.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And the Elites call time here. And league expansion is something that simply won't leave the conversation in the NBA right now. Clark, do you think that the NBA adding another team or two is inevitable?
I don't think it's inevitable. As a matter of fact, I think we're at a good number where we are, Kevin. It's still the best league in the world, and I think you could dilute that a bit if you added teams. So I'm fine with where we are.
Here's what the Elites have going on right now. Siakam is checked in for Bogdanovich, and Chris Dunn subbed in for Ball. Here's Banks, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Elites trail by 21. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Sabonis. He's covered by Banks. Ball's knocked loose. Dunn kicks to Beasley. There's a screen. Pocket 6. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet. But there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident. And that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
And he can't hit the second. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Here's Dunn. Rebounded by the Stars. Banks has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Collins, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. On the floor for the Stars. Murray out there with Mitchell. Then it's Joel Embiid, and there's Money. And it's Simmons in at the power forward position. Here's Bogdanovich, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
And it's the Elites with the ball. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And 5 turnovers here. He set his team back on the offensive end.
Connects from 3-point range.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Screen by Saric. Ball dishes to Bogdanovich. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's going to be on Saric. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Stars.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Passes it to LeVert. Screen by Saric. And the rejection by Embiid.
Solid read from Embiid there. Terrific at anticipating when that shot is coming.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. They're running for the finish. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Well, I like that he shows no hesitation there.
Well, that's as easy as it gets, quite honestly. Riding solo and coasting all the way to the rack. No simpler than that.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here is Poeltl. 6 on the shot clock. Here's LeVert over Mitchell. And it's LeVert missing. Banks kicks to Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Saric.
You know, you got to love watching Embiid play the game because he has such great passion and really a drive to be great.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Here's Ball. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
The Stars with the rebound. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Ball kicks to Saric. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Banks inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Murray kicks to Banks. Embiid the screen. And again the basket from Banks. Banks has got 11 here in this quarter alone. Leeds trail by 18. Now here's Ball. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Dishes the ball. 6 to shoot. Screen by Saric. Shot from the top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And the Stars leading by 18. Jacks up a 3. And again for 3. The basket is good from Banks.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Over to the left wing for the 3. Out of bounds. The Elites take possession. Here's Bogdanovich. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hurdle the pass the ball. Out to Saric for 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact. And referee play review is something that is still relatively new in the NBA. Clark, do you think it should be expanded?
I think we should continue to modify and refine it and be careful to not look to overdo it. But we also want to make sure we're using it productively and prudently. So we modify it, refine it, evaluate it each year, and try to make really good use of it in the areas where it can be most effective in enhancing the calls that are made in the game.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. Off target from outside. And the Stars leading by 21. Outside Banks. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First one falls for him.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunity.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
They set the pick. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Screen by Saric. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And Clark, we know that players are evaluated in a historical perspective, largely by how many rings they have. Do you think that's a fair way to evaluate things?
I don't think you can solely evaluate an individual player in a team sport by the number of rings he's been able to win. Clearly, it can be part of the criteria, especially if you're talking about great players who have had similar careers. It can be a differentiator. But to me, it doesn't necessarily carry the weight that some people like to give it in evaluating players. Individual performance over time is what, to me, marks the hallmark of a player worthy of Hall of Fame consideration or being talked about being one of the greats in the game.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
And hate to make a mistake there. Have to stay focused.
Greg, I think they're just giving the game to him at this point. Can't make those kinds of errors.
Banks. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got 6 points in the quarter.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Outside Banks. Embiid. And Embiid is right there. And the Stars lead by 21.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
From past the arc and against the Elites from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
It's Banks with the drive. Simmons dishes to Banks. He kicks it to Mitchell. Another shot. Banks, no good. Leeds trail by 18. Ball with it. Sharch with the screen for Ball. Out to Sharch. Pulls up. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. And the Stars leading by 18. It's Banks with the drive.
I'll tell you what, a lot of shimmy and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
And that pass replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment. Another shot, and Pirtle lays it up and in. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just infusing the defense down in the paint.
Count it.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, you can't let the opposition off the hook here. I mean, you've got to keep adding to that lead.
Sharch with the screen for Bogdanovich. 5 from 12. Bogdanovich has got 20 points. So it's the Stars now. Now Banks. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
I think he's trying to put this one away, quite honestly. I mean, feels like he can lay it up against any type of defense, and he can't.
The Stars making a switch here. Collins checked in for Embiid. Denzel Valentine comes in for Ben Simmons. On the yield, he's checked in for Mitchell. And James subbed in for Murray. And good that time.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
Now here's Banks. Defense is right there. That shot off the mark. The Elites go the other way with it. Puts up a 3. Beasley with the rebound. And so here are the Elites trailing by 19. About 7 seconds separate the shot and game clocks. Got a piece of it. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc.
problem for the Stars as they get the win.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time